Hello everyone, my name is Caden and welcome back to more Robotics Notes Elite. Last time, I realized that I was able to hit the middle scroll wheel button in order to actually open up the Eero thing, which I haven't been doing the whole game. Oops. More importantly though, we got a bunch of paranormal legend stuff, and yeah, something's wrong with this island and the world in general in the game. But we're playing as Akio right now, so...
The company is located in the heart of Nishinumote-shi, Tanagashima's most prosperous locale. That said, it's up north, and people like me who live down south rarely go up that far. There are lots of buildings and cars, plus plenty of people walking along the streets. Even out to multi-floor buildings. Among them, this conspicuously tall building is the Space Candy Company headquarters. 8 whole floors. I definitely didn't expect Michi's uncle to be the president of Space Candy.
The candy that nobody likes except for Kaita? Oh.
If Kai knew, he'd probably be overjoyed.
Listen up, little Cinemia. The Nagafukata family contributes a lot to Tanegashima. That's a pro tip.
Sure doesn't seem like you do much contributing.
Hey, of course I do. I provide a magnificent education to the youth of this island.
I shrug in response to his empty claim and look back up at the building. The only place you can find tall buildings like this is in Nishinumote. Heck, this has gotta be one of the top 5 tallest buildings on the island. I'd look up for too long and my neck starts hurting. Space Candy is exclusive to Tanegashima, so I feared it didn't sell all that well. I guess I was wrong? It's so overwhelming that I'm finding it hard to go inside. But after getting such a juicy tip from Kai, I can't let it go to waste.
Hiramichi's relative is the president of a company.
After hearing that from Kai yesterday, I immediately interrogated Michi and found out it was true. When I asked for an introduction, he easily gave the okay. Maybe because he felt obligated or something? Nonetheless, I can't believe Space Candy is this big.
How long are you gonna stand there? Let's go.
Maybe I should have come in my school uniform.
Uncle isn't the kind of guy who cares about what people wear. I wouldn't worry about it.
Michi, wearing his usual combo of a tracksuit and sandals, strolls into the building. Is he fearless or just shameless?
Probably both.
Or maybe it doesn't matter because he's family. Either way, I don't want to be seen with him.
Holy moly.
When we're led into the president's office, he immediately greets us. To be honest, he looks like a comedian. My first impression is that he's gaudy as heck, but looks like a nice guy.
Oh, welcome, Mitsuhiko! Uncle!
The president and Michi share a spirited handshake the moment they meet, then hug.
Long time no see. Not since Yoko's wedding in April, right? What are you talking about? We saw each other at Granny Matsushiro last month. Oh, that's right.
Their eyebrows.
They do have the same eyebrows. What?
Seeing him lined up next to Michi really emphasizes how much they look alike.
Even though they're not father and son, or brothers at all, they have the same idol animation. Look at them. They have the same idol animation. Where they're just both hands on their hip. Just shifting around. I don't know why that's more funny to me than anything.
Do uncles and their nephews really look this similar? Plus, how many people are even in Nagafukata family? I'm sort of curious, but not enough to actually ask.
Well, Cinemia, let me introduce you to my uncle, the president of Space Candy, Uncle Sumio. It's a pleasure to meet you, young lady.
I'm Senomiya. Nice to meet you too.
So, we've got cute students like her now, huh? Don't be getting all unbothered in class now. If I was attracted to brats like this, I could never be a teacher. You're weird, uncle.
The Nagafukata family sucks.
This family sucks.
Disillusioned, I glance around the office. Not only is the president himself gaudy as heck, so is his office. It's like a room straight out of the manga. The decor is not great. For some reason, there's a loose bird flying around here. Birdie! Is that a parakeet? Wait, hold it. Don't get distracted by the parakeet, Akiho. I came here to discuss business. I set my cheeks to psych myself up. Storm and Surge, Blast of Spirit, Gunvarl, Jakeen! I shout the Gunvarl catchphrase in my mind.
What? What?
What's that supposed to mean? Some sort of dialect thing?
Looks like you got old Taro side too, young lady. No way, Uncle. Look at her. Ain't nobody.
Mitsuhiko, your family sucks. Your family sucks, man.
Right.
I'm not quite sure what they're getting at, but for some reason I find myself annoyed. And so I'd love for you to consider sponsoring a Robotics Club.
Boring.
Huh? After I spent about 15 minutes doing my best to explain the club's history and ideals with Michi just... Michi just played with a parakeet. That's it?
Your name is Akio-chan, right? That was all so dull.
How am I supposed to make an explanation fun?
No, you got it all wrong. You just have to be like, this is what I want, and go all out. You gotta take advantage of that youth of yours.
Could you shut the fuck up, bird?
Could someone please shut that parakeet up? Ugh! Michi, stop laughing and do something.
There wasn't enough impact, you get me? Come back when you prepared something a little more... explosive.
What? Did I just get turned away? Man, the real world is rough. No, Akio, no. Don't let it get to you. Remember, my saving grace is my endless optimism. So I can come back?
Yep, I'll be waiting. To be young is to explode with energy. That's what I'm looking for from you.
Got it. I'll bring Explosion Spirit and make a huge impact on you next time. So our first meeting didn't end in success, it ended with a glimmer of hope. Sometimes you gotta look at the silver lining. By the way, what's with the whole Boing-chan thing?
What? You don't know, little Cinemia. Up your review. Listen up, Boing-chan first.
Wait! This'll be on the exam. I'm going to string you up from your fingernails.
What?
Don't you agree that the phrase
Rolls off the tongue.
Mitsuhiko, you're gonna get sued for sexual harassment. Tara's the one who has to watch for the lawsuits.
Special attack gun blow. She's gonna kill. Yo-ho, Akio-chan. Amazing Invincible Raigano. Super combined, sold by Hasbro's. Franbear, super smelly. Basic Franbear, super XL size. Space Candy, delivering you the freshness of space. Sold by Space Candy Co. Ltd. Yeah, I'll be making sure to look at this more often now that I know it exists. HGUC #1 requested machine. Sold by Bambai. Bambai? Bambai Bambo?
Not first.
Oh, cares. Got any candy?
I do, but... Take this!
Even though Akio shouts like that red comet dude, she meekly hands me a space candy. Thanks, I'll pay you back later. So, are you watching Gunvaro again? You seriously never get tired of it. I see a familiar anime on the Pokecom screen that Akio is looking at.
Oh, you can tell just by glancing at the screen now. You've come a long way, Kai.
That's enough to make her happy. I popped a space candy in my mouth. The stimulation is refreshing as always. Space candy really is the best.
Actually, I met with the president of Space Candy yesterday and today.
For real? Wait, hold up. Don't tell me Michi's uncle is...
Bingo, the president of Space Candy.
My jaw dropped so hard I might have dislocated it. Space Candy is his company? I'm both happy and disappointed at the same time. What mixed feelings?
He definitely has a strong personality, at least more so than Michi.
He's not gonna sponsor you?
Nope, he said I lack impact.
Impact.
I think he means I have to pique his interest. When I went on Saturday, I was empty-handed. Today, I brought Tanagashi Machine 3 with me. It plays second at Robo-one, after all.
And?
Well, you see... Check it out! He even moves, too! Look! See? See?
He's so small. It lacks impact.
Come on!
Come on.
My only choice at this point is to bring Gunbuild 1, but I feel like he'd be rejected for being incomplete. And if I wait until he's complete, what's the point? What should I do?
Akio plops down on her bed. How about bringing Subaru? He is the Robo-one champ.
One step ahead of you. I tried to bring him today, but he ignored me.
I guess your Cold War is still in effect.
I even considered bringing you along, but you didn't answer my calls.
I actually checked my call history and it said you rang me up in the middle of the morning. I'm asleep on Sunday morning.
I bet you played games all night.
Bingo! My quota is 100 wins on the weekend. Yeah, 100 wins. That means I gotta play way more than 100 matches. Even at my rank, I can't win 100 out of 100.
Can you come with me next time?
Didn't you already try appealing to him with the honorary prez? I'm not gonna be that much of a help. You got this, Aki-chan.
There it is. Been a while since you last acted like you had nothing to do with any of this. Remember, you're going to be Gunbuild 1's pilot.
That again? I said I don't want to.
It won't be dangerous. Gunbuild 1 just walks. He won't fight anything.
If it happens to fall over, the person piloting it is dead.
He won't fall over.
Look, I refuse to be the pilot. If you insist on getting me inside that thing, fight me in a match.
No way.
Then I won't pilot it. Akio pouts her lips and takes up a stance like she's going to ruffle my hair up, but I totally ignore her. Like hell, I'm gonna be safe riding in that paper tiger. Mizuni may have designed it, but Akio's the one seeing its completion through to the end. And I don't have confidence in Senomiya Akio. Oh, right, I tried inviting Daitoku-san to the Robotics Club. She might show up eventually. Or not.
Wait, have you finally started to take the Robotics Club seriously?
No way. It's just that Daitoku-san seems like she has a lot of free time, so I figured I'd give it a shot.
You could have just lied and said exactly, you big jerk.
My apologies for not meeting your high expectations. Akio lowers her eyes to the Pokecom on her lap. The heroine, I think it was Rosetta-chan? Anyway, Rosetta-chan is talking about something.
Hey, Kai. On Friday, where'd you go with Daitoku-san?
We did a tour of the local urban legend spots. I listened to some weird Russian buzzer sound and saw a whale corpse.
What's that supposed to mean?
Exactly what it sounds like. Well, are you interested?
Huh? No, Tilly, it's not like I care or anything if you went on a date with Daitoku-san. But, you know, you haven't really gone anywhere with anyone but me, so I just thought it was kind of unusual.
That's not what I meant. I was asking if you're interested in the urban legend stuff. Akio hurriedly stands up from the bed and for some reason puts on the glasses sitting on her desk.
That damned Kai is getting better.
At what?
Shut up!
Tamaki. With perfect timing, or maybe the worst timing, I hear Akio's mom calling from downstairs.
Are you staying for dinner?
Akio quickly exits the room.
He said he's going home now.
I never said anything of the sort.
I'm going to take a bath now. So, Nochio.
She then hurries downstairs. Good grief, she's mad. Well, I have no reason to stay, so I guess I'll head home. Intense sunlight roasts the asphalt. I can't lie on the runway at this time of year, so I take refuge under a parasol. Chirp. The old airport doesn't have much shade, nor does it have any modern conveniences like an AC or fans. This place sucks during the summer and winter. I complain, but it's not like I can leave Akio by herself, so I have no choice but to tag along. I've been busy with ghost stuff as of late, so I feel like it's been a while since I hung with Akio after school. Speaking of Akio, she's focused on cleaning the hangar since Michi will be arriving soon with parts, scrap, in tow. As for me, I refuse to help when asked, so here I am kicking ass and taking names in Kill Ballad.
Yashio-senpai.
Hey, Subaru, what are you doing here? I raised my head and Subaru is standing before my eyes. I didn't even notice he was here. What are you doing here? Sorry, but I was too focused on humiliating a cheap bastard who wouldn't stop turtling. How rare of you to call out to me, Pleiades-kun. Want a skull? Akichan bought enough for the both of us. Oh, but it's been a while, so it might be warm. You took too long to get here. Needless to say, the hangar lacks a fridge. And anyway, there's no electricity, so it'd be useless.
Please stop calling me Pleiades. What if someone hurt you?
It's just me and Akichan here. Nobody's listening. Subaru clearly looks irritated. More importantly, Akichan was grumbling earlier about not forgiving you for slacking.
I already declared to the press that I'll be doing as I please.
You declared, eh? And what's that supposed to mean?
I actually have a request for you regarding that very subject.
Wait, me? For a moment, I struggled to comprehend what he's saying. I figured I was off your radar entirely. Akio's really the only one who interacted with him before he joined the club. Though I guess I'm the asshole who threatened him into joining in the first place.
You were. I didn't even know your name until last week, Yashio-senpai.
Indeed, until last week. Even though we bumped into each other a ton. Oops. So, what, you're pissed I forced you to join? People usually hate when other people are stubborn like that. Take Aki-chan, for example.
I don't care about the particulars of joining the club.
You don't? So, this isn't about settling a grudge. Then what is it?
This is about the fighting style you used during Robo-one.
Oh, you're interested in how we surprised you. Ah, that. I suppose it's perfectly normal to remember the name of your grand finals opponent at Robo-one.
Who did you learn from? You got second place in your first Robo-one. That's terribly fascinating to me.
I didn't learn from anyone, and I didn't do anything special. I mean, heck, didn't you win the championship at your first Robo-one?
As Pleiades, I entered under my real name one time before that. I came in third.
That's still pretty impressive. Though not as impressive as my showing. Yeah. I just used the same controls as Kill Balance.
Yes, that's it! Whose idea was it to implement the game controls into a hobby robot?
It was me. And why are you so close to me? Personal space, please.
Ahem.
Subaru composes himself, clears his throat, then looks out at the runway.
To be honest, I believe your idea will bring major changes to the flow of Robo-one. It was that revolutionary.
I don't know about that.
If nothing else, developers will start recruiting operators. You'll have teams instead of single competitors.
Huh. I see.
Are you aware that next month the Robo-one World Championships is being held in Las Vegas?
World Championships?
The first one in history. Because of the recent robot boom, operators from all around the world will be competing. Robo-one is no longer Japan only.
Oh, this is starting to sound like a shonen manga or something.
I've been chosen as Japan's rep thanks to my victory at last week's tournament.
Well, congratulations. So? It's then that Subaru turns to me. His sharp glare digs deep.
Yashio-senpai, will you team...
I'll pass.
I wasn't finished.
You don't have to. I don't intend on listening. I have a bad feeling about this. My senses are great at picking up on this sort of thing.
No, I'll say it no matter what. Yashio-senpai, please team up with me to enter the World Championships. Specifically, I'd like you to be M45's operator.
No way, Jose. End of story.
Why?
Because I don't want to wear a weird mask.
So, you already knew that I was going to You already knew what I was going to request of you.
You were gonna make me wear a mask, you asshole! Wait, you were seriously gonna make me wear a mask?
I even came up with a stage name, Mr. Hyde. You mean Pilates' younger brother.
What? A star cluster located near the first magnitude star to Aldebaran in Taurus constellation. Japan is also referred to as the Bell Star. In Greek mythology, the Hyatt sisters were half sisters to the 7 Pleiades sisters. Silver! What are you doing? Man, you're really pumped for this. But unlike you, I still have a sense of shame. Damn. It's not like wear that because I like it. Says the guy handing out stage names. Regardless, you're most harder than me when it comes to being an operator. I'm not overestimating you, nor am I trying to flatter you. Our match proved this to me. Are you coming on to me? Are you coming on to me? Yikes, that was a loud one.
It's stupid comments like that, those have made me scorn the Robotics Club. You aren't all that serious about robots. Everything you say and do is a joke. I don't like that about you.
Must be nice living.
Must be nice living such a carefree life, senpai.
Oh, please, get off your high horse.
Yes, I dislike you. Maybe even more than I dislike the press.
Gee, thanks.
But your talents as an operator are in a different matter entirely.
If I do have talent, it's not as an operator, it's as a fighting game player. If nothing else, I'm actually really strong in the world of fighting games. I'm ranked number 5 in the world. Granted, this is limited to Kill Ballad.
The particulars make no difference. There will be a lot of fresh, powerful foes at the World Championships. Even I, the Japanese champ, would struggle. Japan is where Robo-one was born, and as a representative of these lands, I have an obligation to win.
Now he's just rambling to himself. He looks cool-headed, but he's actually the passionate type. I should have assumed as much considering he was running around saying, I'm Mr. Pleiades. Who does that?
If we combine my M45 with your control talents, we'd be unconquerable, quite frankly.
Didn't I already tell you? The answer is no. Subaru draws closer to me, ever excited, but I don't retreat. We're engaged in a silent battle of glares. I feign the coolest attitude I can, and top it off with a careless grin. I can't avert my gaze no matter what. If I can just hold the course, at last Subaru is the one to turn away.
Is that so?
He sighs exasperatedly. Why am I feeling this way? Why does it feel like I'm the bad guy for being selfish and saying no? He's the one who made a crazy request, not me. It's just weird that he'd even expect me to say yes when there's nothing in it for me.
Then how about this?
Subaru flashes me a taunting grin.
A match in Kill Ballad.
The moment he says that, my adrenaline starts to pump. Oh, so that's your angle, eh? This guy gets it. He actually gets it.
I hear this is your answer every time someone has a request of you. I also heard you keep your promise if you lose.
Bingo. Where'd you hear that from? Aki-chan?
No, you're quite famous around school. People know you as the Robotics Club oddball who can't think about anything but games. So you'll accept it, won't you? My challenge.
Whoops, my laugh finally managed to escape my lips. So, Subaru-kun, do you actually think you can beat me? You may be the Robo-one champ, but if you think you can beat me in Kill Ballad, you're hugely mistaken. Don't underestimate fighting games.
I asked you a simple question. Is it a yes or no?
Very well. To tell you the truth, I actually enjoy breaking the spirit of people with so much baseless confidence. I'd be happy to take you on. Subaru, do something to screw over Kai. But don't regret this later. I don't hold back no matter who my opponent is. Don't blame me if you start crying before we're done.
I wish for no less.
Okay, it's settled. We'll have our match, and if you manage to win, I'll do what you say. I'll be Hill Death or wherever you want.
It's Hyades? I don't even know how to say this.
Whatever, not like you'll beat me anyway. All right, what freaking? I'm dying to know what underhand strategy is he going to employ to win. Start Kill Ballad. I know for a fact he's going to imply some bullshit. Steingma? What's your account name?
MEL22.
Oh, hey, a different one. Steingma. Like, wait, like Steins Gate? Let's get this bout started. One trip to the World Championships on the line. Super nods at me, serious expression at all. Alright, come on, buddy. How could this be? How did this happen?
Hey, you two, we're in the middle of club activity, so maybe you could quit with the games? I want your help carrying scrap from Michi's car. Look, these parts are pretty heavy, okay? I know Michi and I are always carrying stuff ourselves, but if you two helped out, it would go way faster. Kai, what's wrong?
How could things have turned out like this?
I'll hold you to your promise. A win is a win after all.
What have you done?
Give me a break! I'm in shock. How did it end like this? Wait, don't tell me you lost.
I lost.
Ow, I always get beat to a pulp. I'm totally helpless against him. You're amazing, Subaru. It sort of feels like you took revenge for me. I'm getting hyped. I can't believe there's someone on the island who can beat you. Aren't you sick from the world?
Fifth.
Oh, right, 5th. Does that mean Subaru is 4th?
Of course not. I might have won, but it was through sheer perseverance.
He's right. This press persistent as hell. Out of 22 matches, I only lost once. Just once. But it's true that Subaru's pretty damn good. He could easily make it into the top 200 of the world leaderboards. I may be 5th place, and he may be a lower ranked player, but even I couldn't go undefeated against him. The more matches we play, the more luck starts to be an element. Eventually my focus gets ground down. This was your plan from the start!
I never believed I could beat you on the first try.
I screwed up by not setting proper conditions. I should have limited the number of matches. If my opponent was Akio, I'm confident I could win 100 of 100 matches. I let my guard down. Fine. A promise is a promise. Plus, I got to play some pretty solid matches. That alone is satisfying in its own right. It's kinda nice knowing that I have such a capable opponent within arm's reach. I guess I have no choice. I'll be Mr. Pickadees.
Hyades.
So, the World Championships is next month?
Correct. I'll fly the M45 for you by then.
Wait, hold it! Hold on just 1 minute.
Akio suddenly shouts loudly.
What are you talking about? What's this World Championship?
Subaru offhandedly explains things to her.
What? Next month as in next month. Las Vegas as in Los Angeles.
Calm down, Aki-chan.
No, but... No, wait. Wait, don't tell me this is what you meant when you said you do as you please.
It's exactly what I meant.
That's so unfair.
Do you want to go to America, Aki-chan? I'd be happy to trade places.
Please don't make comments like that. The press would only be a burden.
It's not like I'm jealous or anything. But if you're entering the World Championships, that means you're going to be working on hobby robots all summer.
That's correct. Is there a problem?
Then what about Gun Build 1? I need both of you to help out. You do realize that's what the Robotics Club's primary focus is, right? To complete Gun Build 1.
It's not like I've ever helped you out before. And how many times do I have to repeat myself? I'm not riding in that death machine.
My primary focus has always been on hobby robots. Plus, you're the one who rejected every single one of my Gun Build 1 proposals.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I mean, I did, but...
Akio says nothing further and trudges off toward the parking lot with slumped shoulders. Huh. Didn't take much for her to give up. I guess she never stood a chance against a united front of Subaru and I. Well, you and me, buddy.
With that matter settled, there's a lot I need you to learn before the World Championships rolls around.
I refuse to do anything that's gonna be a pain in the ass.
No need to worry, I intend to utilize the same kill ballet control system used in the Robotics Club's machine.
It helps a lot. Only reason I was able to get into finals because the controls were the same as KB. By the way, if this is in Las Vegas, does that mean we're gonna be gone for a few days?
Correct.
Gotta hang out with this guy for days? Can't see myself getting on better terms with him. I can feel what little enthusiasm I had vanish.
Make sure you apply for your passport ASAP. It can take a while to be issued.
Don't tell me I gotta pay for my own travel expenses.
Don't worry, Japan's Robo-one Executive Committee will be taking care of that stuff.
Oh, that's a relief.
I'll bring M45 with me tomorrow so that you can learn its abilities and specs more in depth. Also, I'd like to examine that piece of junk hobby robot you guys used in Robo-one.
The honorary prez is in the club room.
Honorary prez?
Its official name is Tanagashi Machine 3, but it's been in the honorary prez of our club its entire life. Show some respect, Ubaru-kun.
Is that so?
Is he mocking me? Man, his sense of humor sucks.
Then please bring Tanagashi Machine 3 here tomorrow.
What? It's such a pain. Just come to the club room.
No way. People could find out I'm Pleiades.
Is that really such a big deal? Why is he being so careful about this dumb second identity? You know, knowing what I know about his quote-unquote dumb second identity, I just feel bad about this statement. Because he's terrified of his own dad finding out. That is just depressing to me. He's not even allowed to do what he wants to do. Every kid should like support their I feel like every parent should try and support their kid in what they want to do. Of course, if it's something bad, obviously stop them. But it's like, if you're like, he wants to do hobby robots, that's cool. Why the hell does his dad give a shit? The only reason he has the identity is just so he can avoid his father. Can we beat up your dad? How about you just live with us, Subaru? Then you don't have to worry about your dad.
Anyway, we meet here tomorrow. Fortunately, this place is perfect for avoiding the eyes of others. I look forward to working with you, Senpai.
After delivering his frosty words, Subaru leaves. What a pain in the ass. I figured that if Subaru joined, I could make him do all the club work that I'd normally have to help with. Instead, I feel like I'm going to have less gaming time than ever. The next day, after school. I reluctantly get Akio to open the club room so that I can grab the honorary prez.
I wonder what Subaru's gonna do with Tanagashi Machine 3.
How much you want to bet he's going to deconstruct the whole thing? Beats me. He just told me to bring it. Akio carries the honorary prez out of the club room. She stands it up on the lawn.
Are you going to carry it to the hangar? It's actually pretty heavy.
I don't mind, but should I take it uncovered? You put it in a carrying case when we went to Tokyo. Let's use that.
You have to remove the arms and legs to put in the case. If you don't mind disassembling and reassembling it, I'm fine with that.
Alright, I'll just take it like this. For some reason, Akio seems happy as she walks ahead of me. Did something good happen?
Nah, it's just funny how you're acting like Subaru's henchman. It's cute how you're obediently listening to your underclassmen's requests.
What about this situation is even remotely cute? I'm not acting like his henchman because I want to. I'd bail on all of this immediately, but I lost an honorable match between men. I gotta keep my promise. Let's just call it my fighting game player pride.
Oh please, you lost. That's all there is to it.
Seriously, why do you seem so happy about it?
Because it means if I ever managed to win against you, you'd actually listen to whatever I'd ask you for.
Yes.
I'm getting hyped.
Well, don't get too hyped. You've fought me tons of times, but you're still just button mashing. You aren't making any progress. At least learn a combo or something. If you don't, you'll never beat me. Ever. I'm undefeated against Akio.
Well, excuse me for being so awful. And how about this? It's almost summer vacation, right?
Oh, wait, I just realized I should be checking this again. Nakatane Kumage District. Blah, 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 blah. Visitor reception, student entrance. Senomiya Akio. Blood type A, age 18. 18? I did not once ever think she was 18. This does not look like an 18-year-old to me. Lives in Nakashima. I figured she was like 16 for some reason. Maybe even 15. Anyways. Kagoshima Chuo Tanegashima High General Course. Year 3, Class 2 Club. Robotics Research Club. Wait, how's that? Does that make Kai the same age? Wait, you're gonna tell me that freaking... Wait, then you're gonna tell me that Subaru is older than both of them? That's especially weird. Subaru looks like he should be the older classman.
It's almost summer vacation, right? And then we can play whether it's morning or night. I'll charge in your room at 5 in the morning and force you out of bed. I bet I can hold my own if you're half asleep.
Not gonna work. What's the point of an ambush if I don't agree to the match?
What if I fight you for 3 days straight, never letting you rest? You wouldn't be able to focus after a while.
Not just me, but you too. I just go to sleep once I got tired. Akio finally seems to realize that her plan was undercooked. She stops talking. Oh hey. The abandoned hotel stands in front of the old airport. Kojiro Frau is its current owner and only inhabitant. I never really paid much attention to it, but I've had this strange feeling since yesterday.
Did you notice too, Kai?
Notice what?
The surveillance cameras.
For some reason, Akio lowers her voice as she points them out to me. Wait, what? What do you mean? Seriously?
I noticed them yesterday.
No trespassing.
2 in the front, 1 in the back. The automatic doors at the front are still broken, but the cameras are brand new. It's really weird.
What? That is really, really weird. Why are the cameras now? Unless it's because of Kojiro.
They're brand new stickers too. They say ZCOM.
Remind me what that is?
A security company.
I got it. Jeez, Frau, isn't this a bit much?
Could someone be inside?
Yep, Kojiro Frau, the creator of Kill Ballad.
What?
Oh, a message. Open message. Umishoshi, are you interested in hunting cheaters? Cheetahs, the fastest animals on Earth. Anyway, I'm talking about those trolls using cheats on KB. Wanna help? If K, please contact. What is the subject? The subject is... Considering the timing, I reflexively look up at the corner room on the 3rd floor. It kind of looks like the window just got shut. She was totally watching us. I go back to checking the contents of the message. A cheater hunt, huh? To be honest, I hate cheaters so much that I'd gladly help hunt them down if it meant getting rid of them. Especially because the KB leaderboards are totally rotten right now. This is just my speculation, and I have no concrete evidence, just a gut feeling when I get during matches, but the people ranked 3rd and 1st are all cheaters. If Frau is making moves to eliminate cheaters, I'd love nothing more than to help cleanse the leaderboards. And I get closer to the top. Kojiro Frau's a weirdo, so I don't really want to be friends. I do, however, still have an interest in her as the creator of Kill Ballad. I'll think on it for a bit. I closed my Pokecom without replying.
Hey Kai, isn't Kojiro Frau-san the girl we met on the plane back home?
Before we continue. Okay, please. Trolling, Dark Pass, Bun Meshin, Steingma. The name of a robot from Mobile Battler Gunvarl and Gunvarl Kill Ballad Online. Piloted by Early Kane. A friend of the protagonist is a unique hot trooper that excels at aerial combat.
Why is she living in an abandoned building like this?
The heck if I know.
Is she a weirdo?
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. Yes.
I see.
When we reach the front of the hangar, Subaru is weighing fully prepared. At his feet stands the hobby robot I fought in the grand finals, M45. Did you wait long?
Not really. More importantly, did anyone see you on the way here?
Why?
You watch too many movies, Subaru. Nobody cares about what you're doing.
Don't make fun of me. I'm serious.
Knowing why he's so... I just really do feel bad for this guy. He just wants to have fun with his hobby robot. But unfortunately, his dad won't let him, so he has to literally hide himself in a stupid identity that even he realizes is stupid. But it lets him still have fun.
Would it be that big of a deal if people found out you're a Pleiades?
The situation is complicated in many ways.
It's not that he'd care about what other people'd say if he knew he was Pleiades. It'd be what his dad would think. I mean, we've already seen how he reacts. He just gets scared of his dad, I think, though. I mean, sure, it'd probably be embarrassing for him to be seen as Pleiades, but still. Also, there is the fact that everyone should already recognize you as Pleiades, because let's be real, Subaru. I feel like freaking Judith in Trails Else Through Daybreak had a better disguise than you, and that one was almost equally as obvious. Even so, I think that disguise was better.
How so? I'll buy you skull if you tell me.
Your insensitivity is worthy of scorn. Stop trying to pry into other people's private matters without any consideration for how they feel.
What?
Subaru's sharp words hit Akio right where it hurts. She looks like she's about to faint in agony on the spot. I'll just leave her be. I brought the honorary prez. I stand it up next to M45. The champion machine from this year's Robo-one and its runner-up. Two great rivals standing in a rural abandoned airport. Nothing, it really is huge. I didn't notice it back at Robo-one, but now that I'm in an ordinary scene like this, I can get a much better feel for its size.
But there's no beauty in it.
Akio grumbles from her position lying on the ground. She's like a child throwing a tantrum. What are you talking about? This guy looks cool.
What do you mean?
How about giving it some cool armor? It's so bare that I feel bad for it.
I have no intention of making such unnecessary additions.
Well, good for you.
More importantly, Prez, may I take a look at Tanagashi Machine 3's programming?
Huh?
Akio pops up.
You want to reference our program? I don't know. This is a cross-section of generations of the Robotics Club's sweat and tears. But I guess since you're part of the club, I'll make a special exception. Aren't you glad you joined?
She's puffing her chest up proudly for some reason. I really hope he just says no. But this is nothing for you to brag about, Akio. Most of Honorary Prez's current programming was written by Kojiro Frau in a single day, based on the KB system. Subaru connects a cord from his Pokecom to the Honorary Prez. Do you know programming, Subaru-kun?
To a degree, one must be able to compile programs in order to build hobby robots, after all.
Subaru groans as he looks at his monitor.
This program, what's going on? I can tell it's doing some amazing things, but I can't understand it at first glance.
In other words, it's too advanced. If even Subaru grunts while looking at it, Akio and I would certainly get headaches if we tried.
Who wrote this program? Don't tell me the press did it.
Of course not.
Kojiro Frau.
Who's that?
The creator of Kill Ballad, but the world knows her as Frau Kojiro. Until the week before last, I didn't think twice about that name. I figured she was a man in his 20s or 30s. Her real name is Furuguri Kona. She recently moved here and transferred to our school.
Wait! That real girl from Tokyo speaks strangely as the creator of Kill Ballad? She's my classmate!
Oh, so.
She came to school the day she transferred in, but she hasn't been back since.
She's already taking days off. Is she sick or something?
She's probably just cutting class. She appeared to have trouble interacting with people. She's a shut-in, I guess.
Well, it was that shut-in who wrote the Kill Ballad program and the Honorary Prez's programming. And it only took her a day for the latter.
1 day! For this!
Thanks to that, we were able to use KB's control scheme on Tanagashi Machine 3. It was right before Robo-one too. I was getting really nervous about the timing.
Indeed, this thing may be a piece of junk in terms of its exterior and design, but it's a complete monster on the inside. The mystery has finally been solved. The secret to your success was someone unrelated to the club compiling this program.
Wait, what does that mean? You're making it sound like me and Kai did nothing.
Did you do anything, Prez?
I did. I stayed up all night to implement the program. And I did the overhaul on Tanagashi Machine 3.
Is that so?
It is. It hadn't moved in 9 years, so it was hard work getting it up to speed. Yep.
Can I implement this program into M45?
Akio looks puzzled for a moment, then grins. Oh, so you want to steal it?
If that's how you wish to describe it, then fine. The reality is that I don't have the skills to compile the kill ballot program. However, with Yashio Senpai as the operator, I must implement the KB control scheme.
So that's why you had me bring Tanagashi Machine 3 here. Kojiro Frau lives right over there. How about paying her a visit?
Right over there? Where?
The abandoned hotel by the parking lot. She lives in there.
Really?
Subaru thinks himself for a moment, puts down his coat and runs off.
I'll be back shortly!
Well, ain't he aggressive? I love he's so he's so something, all right. I love him. He's so weird. We're actually oh boy.
Even at a jog, the abandoned hotel that Yashio Senpai spoke of takes less than 3 minutes to reach. Stationed at the entrance are brand new surveillance cameras and an intercom, completely off place on this building. I tried pressing the intercom button. The ringing sound reverberates through the interior of the building. I guess the electricity is working. A reply comes quickly.
That's the password.
A girl's voice. I can't believe she actually lives in this abandoned building. People always say that geniuses tend to be eccentric weirdos. Does she have terrible taste, or is she just an idiot? Judging by her words and actions on the day she transferred, she seems to be a gloomy person. I hold back a sigh of exasperation. Hello, Furuguri Kona-san. I'm Hidaka from your class.
Damn. Damn.
For some reason, she hangs up immediately. I try pressing the button again. Why won't she answer? Come on. No matter how many times I press the button, she won't answer. She already responded once, so she can't possibly pretend she isn't home. Is she seriously a shut-in? At loss, I click my tongue gently.
It only takes about 10 minutes for Subaru to come back. He immediately starts his explanation again as if nothing had happened.
I'm going to ignore everything that just happened in the past couple minutes.
Oh, wait, what? Huh, yeah, I actually get different things for zooming in. Prototype started July 16th, 2012. This started October 20th, 2011. Hidaka Subaru. You're 16! I still think the ages of these two people should be swapped. I don't know, I feel like Subaru looks like the older one. I don't get it. Anyways. Blah, 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 blah. Wait. Sumiya. You're in the same birth year as me. Nice. 16. Nokon Nakatane Kumake District? Kagoshima Chuo Tanagashima High Information Processing Course Year 2 Class 1 Club Robotics Research Club. I'm guessing Kojiro Frau didn't want anything to do with him.
Now then, I'll explain M45's abilities and what you need to do at the World's Championships. I'm sure you know a decent amount from our previous battle, but he's a powered-type hobby robot.
He? For a moment I have no idea who he's talking about, but I guess he means his robot. Huh. So he personifies him, huh?
I completely discarded his mobility. The design concept is to fight with a focus on pure power. It's essentially the exact opposite concept from the Robotics Club's Tanagashi Machine 3. The long and short of it is that you grab an opponent when they're in range, then throw them for a win.
Reminds me of the turtling. Can't say I'm a huge fan. Most people hate that in fighting games.
Even in Robo-one, you get warned if you don't aggressively go after your opponent.
They got mad at you during Grand Finals too, Subaru.
It was just a warning.
If they get too mad, you'll get a warning and lose a point. Be careful, Kai.
It's not about getting mad. It's just a warning so the match doesn't stall. Besides, it wasn't just me. They warned both of us to get moving. Clearly you don't understand the rules. Granted, I expected as much from the president of a third-rate club.
Why do you have to be such a jerk?
I'm simply saying the truth.
Ah.
Well, this one's on you for being insensitive, Aki-chan. You mustn't hurt Mr. Pleiades' pride.
Please don't call me Pleiades!
Please?
Subaru's face turns bright red as he sighs to try and recollect himself.
I've already taken care of the turtling penalty and narrow-range issues. The pile bunkers, the special mechanism in the arms that you saw during the grand finals.
Those are a real pain in the ass.
Oh, so you actually call them pile bunkers. Jay Babylon was calling it a rocket punch.
They're pile bunkers.
I figured, there's no other way to describe them.
Obviously.
What's with these two? They actually agree on this one point? Is the name really that important? About those pile bunkers, I feel like they had really long range. They didn't match the length of the arms. Was I just imagining things?
It was no illusion. M45's waist turns 90 degrees when he fires his pile bunkers. This extends to the total range by 5 centimeters. By equipping M45 with pile bunkers, he becomes capable of performing mid-range attacks. This also solves the referee issue. The main problem is that excessive use of the pile bunker strains the battery life significantly. That's why M45 uses a wireless power source.
Isn't that the norm? Pokecoms are recharged on wireless pads too.
The charger for Pokecoms is a pad only a few millimeters thin. Simply placing it on the pad charges it.
That's an electromagnetic induction type.
Subaru's tone is filled with contempt, like he's saying, why are you bringing up something so irrelevant?
While that may be wireless, it needs to be touching the pad for recharging to occur. The one I use in M45 is different. It's an electric magnetic field resonance type.
Akio starts tilting her head mid-sentence. Of course, if Akio doesn't know what he's talking about, neither do I.
For example, a top-level opera singer can resonate their voice and shatter a glass cup. Ringing any bells?
Nope.
Same.
You two are hopeless.
Is that some sort of special attack?
Don't give her ideas, you idiot!
You watch too much anime. How could that be a special attack? Please, tell me how you would kill someone with it.
Sorry, I'm looking at something.
No, you get so angry. And tell me, how's it work?
I just told you, through resonance. Voices and sounds vibrate the air, and that in turn creates energy.
Oh boy, I'm already lost. I really don't care about any of this. Can I play Kill Ballad instead? Guide up!
All objects have a natural frequency. When you apply that energy to an object from outside, the closer it is to the frequency of the object, the more the object will vibrate. This phenomenon is called resonance, also sometimes referred to as a sympathetic vibration. Like the previous example, let's say the object is a cup, and the external vibration energy is an opera singer's voice. The opera singer hits the natural frequency of the cup with her voice. As a result, the cup shatters.
Wow, I bet I could do that.
No. You can produce as much vocal volume as an opera singer.
Oh, well, maybe not. I guess the volume of the voice is important.
The higher the volume, the larger the energy becomes, enough to shatter a cup.
But M45 doesn't have a device that makes sounds like that, does he?
The opera singer was simply an example to explain resonance. Don't try to apply it to a wireless power source.
Ah.
A wireless power source uses resonance between two coils separated at a distance. When a current flows into the sending coil, it resonates with the electric fields and magnetic fields around it. By doing this, it causes the electrical current to flow into the receiving coil. The Joe Kit company wireless power source I have can resonate even when the transceivers are over 20 meters apart.
Huh.
There are 3 merits to using a wireless power source. The biggest one for M45 is that, as I said before, there's no need to worry about onboard batteries running out. As long as the power source is on, an electrical current will constantly be sent. That means the pile bunkers can be used whenever necessary, with no need to consider power consumption. The second merit is ease of maintenance. There's no need to swap out batteries, reducing the workload. And finally, there's no overheating. Unlike batteries, it doesn't accumulate heat.
Really?
Heat is a hobby robot's archenemy. It can distort the body and is often the source of breakdowns and malfunctions. Its weight is higher than ordinary batteries, but even then, equipping a wireless power source was necessary.
This kind of feels like an advertisement. I'm sold. Are they expensive?
The ones for hobby robots cost tens of thousands of yen.
Tens of thousands? And here I am sweating over paying Doc the few thousand I owe him.
Akio closes in on Super. Oh no. Start running, buddy. Her eyes look bloodshot.
Where'd you get all that money? Answer me, Subaru!
The prize money from Robo-one. Where else?
Oh, that's right.
And just like that, Akio is despondent.
Prize money, huh? Right, prize money. Must be nice to be free to use.
I guess she still hasn't let go of that. Not that it's got anything to do with me. You all done with your little lecture? With things sounding about done, I make the conscious decision to cut in. Who cares about the mechanical details? Just fill me on what I need to know. I don't got time to deal with your rambling. It's taking up my precious kill ballot time.
You'll be operating M45 at the World Championship. I have no intention of changing his basic mobility, so you'll have to adjust your flying style in accordance to M45 specs.
So it's basically like a DLC character then. Makes sense.
But there's one issue. I was planning on adapting the KB control scheme for the M45 so you could use it. But I never imagined that the program was written by the original creator of Kill Ballad. It was odd. I couldn't see how your 2 lazy robotics club rejects could write a program like this one.
Kai, he's making fun of you.
You too, Aki-chan. I don't care.
Maybe I'll give him my custom new big jerk punishment.
From the corner of my eyes, I see Akio menacingly wiggling her fingers on both hands. I sigh. You went to meet Kojiro Frau earlier, right? What'd she say?
She pretended she wasn't home.
Ah, I see. So you didn't even get to talk to her.
It's her program, so I can't use it without her express permission. And if she refuses to cooperate, we'll have to give up on the KB control system.
Oh, hey, no, I didn't agree to that part. If controls aren't the same as KB's, I'm out. I can't operate M45 without it.
Yashio-senpai, are you friends with Furuguri?
I wouldn't call us friends, we just chat a few times online. I took a shot in the dark and asked for the KB source code, but instead she made that control program for us in a day.
She was a real lifesaver. Oh, that reminds me. I haven't thanked her yet.
I don't think you have to.
Could you try and convince her for us, Yashio-senpai? She refuses to even interact with me.
Come on, more stuff to do.
Please do it for me. Are we going to have another match?
Subaru's good enough that if we fought 100 matches, I'd probably lose 3 of them. In other words, given enough time, he's in a position where he could get me to do anything. I'm gonna really have to start setting some rules. Don't give up just because she pretended to be out once. Come on, I'm already doing this just to be nice. I'll see what I can do too.
Please do.
So what will you do if she says you can't use her program?
I won't go.
Instead of going to Robo-one, you can devote yourself to Gunbill 1.
Not happening.
If Yashio-senpai won't enter, I'll simply go by myself.
Oh. But don't forget Gunbill 1, okay? If we don't start working on it soon, we won't make it in time for the expo.
If you forget about me making me its pilot, I'll consider helping out.
If you accept my proposals, I'd be happy to come and help out after September on occasion.
You big jerks!
Akio has me with her usual hair ruffling attack, then distances herself from us.
You two are the worst! Ugh.
What was that just now?
Her way of venting anger. Be careful, comrade.
Huh. What nonsense.
Pretty much. I bitterly smile and fix up my hair. Subaru faces me and offers me a controller.
Would you like to try moving him around? The KB system obviously hasn't been implemented yet.
In that case, I'll pass. I turned to look toward M45. Ask one of the questions that's been on my mind since Robo-one. Hey, so how do you aim those pile bunkers?
They require no aiming. I fire them when the opponent is within distance directly in front of me.
What about Y-axis adjustments? The Y-axis, up and down. M45 and the Honorary Prez have totally different heights. It's not just the Honorary Prez either. Hobby robots come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. When facing a short hobby robot, if M45 levels its arm horizontally and fired, there's a good chance it'd whiff.
I investigate the opponent's general height, then adjust it before the match. For the pile bunker strike, the arm extends forward and the angle is fixed.
Does that mean that depending on the distance, it might not hit?
That's why it's limited to mid-range use.
I get it now. Ever consider putting a camera on its head for a first-person perspective? Then it could be aimed like in Kill Ballad.
Adding advanced systems like that would only complicate the program. Also, that perspective has a very narrow field of view. I can never discard rear visibility. One can get a far better grasp of the situation with an overhead view of the ring. It's nonsense in every sense of the word.
You just have to get used to it. I spend who knows how many hours in a day fighting in a first-person perspective. Well, I guess with the pile bunker's ejection speed, there will be no need for precise aiming. Nobody can dodge that. What's up? Super gives me a probing look.
And yet you did. You dodged it.
I did. He probably wants to know about my attack.
Your reaction speed at that time was unnatural. Even the word nonsense wouldn't suffice. If I may ask, how did you do it?
I don't want to answer that. I don't want to think about my attacks, and I certainly don't want to talk about them. If I could, I'd make them go away forever right here and now. But it's already been 9 years since the accident. The MF Anemone Mass Fainting Incident. That's what they called it in the newspaper headlines. The MF Anemone was a ferry linking Kagoshima Harbor to Tanegashima's Nishinumote Harbor. 9 years ago, on September 11, 2010, the very same day that the TNSC launched the H-2A rocket Flight 18, an incident occurred. About 30 minutes before arriving at Nishinumote, the 110 passengers and crew members began complaining about feeling ill. Within minutes, everyone aboard the ferry suddenly lost consciousness. For about 30 minutes, the ship was left running and drifted deep into the East China Sea. Fortunately, most of the people woke up, and thanks to the captain's spot-on orders, the ship returned to its course without any major incidents. It safely arrived at Nishinumote 1 hour behind schedule. There were no fatalities, so it was barely covered by the media. However, no matter how much the police investigated, the cause of the mass fainting remains unknown. In addition, some of the passengers were left with serious after effects. That's me and Akio. At the time, we were just 4th graders in elementary school. It was normal at our school to ride the ferry between Kagoshima and Tanegashima for ship field trips. It was a Saturday, and there was supposed to be a rocket launch that night, so I really didn't want to go. We were going to head to Kagoshima in the morning, sightsee in Kagoshima for half the day, then return via Anemone at night. After the accident, Akio was left unconscious for 2 days, and me for 3. Misani said that everyone thought we'd never wake up, but somehow Akio and I miraculously came back. Since then, me and Akio have what we call slow-mo and fast-forward. These attacks are our after effects. There are others who are left with after effects too. Our ages all vary, as do the types of attacks. Things ranging from mild insomnia to serious memory loss. There's no consistency or relation to the symptoms. Doctors call it elephant mouse syndrome, apparently. For me, 1 second reality is expanded to about 30 seconds of perception. From the outside, my reflexes seem superhuman. According to the doc, during slow-mo, only 1 second passes, but my heart rate jumps up tens of times over the norm. Simply put, it beats about 30 times in a single second. Nobody's really sure how that alters my perception, though. At that speed, shouldn't it just freaking kill you? If your heart beats 30 times in a single second, your heart should just explode at that point. Akio's FF is the exact opposite. Her heart only beats 3 times in 30 seconds. The cause and cure of both are unknown. The doctors just kind of gave up after a while.
The anemone started suffering a series of serious malfunctions after the accident, so it was scrapped about 1 year later. It's rare for ferries to be junked before the end of their lifespan like that, so something gets proof that the MF anemone was at fault. But the truth remains in the dark. Jeez, there's so many unknowns that I want to laugh at how annoying it is. Senpai, are you okay? Huh? What was that? You suddenly went quiet. Subaru doesn't look remotely worried with his sour expression. Frankly, I'd be more creeped out if he was worried. Thanks to you, I was reminded of something extremely unpleasant.
I see. So, you have no intention of telling me?
Look, I'll tell you this much. It wasn't a special attack on my end. Also, you're forbidden from asking Aki-chan about it.
This has something to do with the press.
If you pry any deeper, I'm gonna tell the entire school who Pilates really is.
Was that reaction speed voluntary or coincidental?
I guess you could say it was coincidental. In a sense.
Understood. Then I'll exclude it from our battle strategy.
Looks like he doesn't intend on digging any deeper. It really helps that he's so understanding on this. Let me know when you've got the kill ballad system in M45. Until then, I'm not doing a thing. That's what I've always done up until now, so... if I gave Subaru special treatment, Akio would have my head. Also, it's kind of suffocating talking to you. Why so serious? You should be more like Aki-chan. Take it easy. Oops, I accidentally said what I was thinking out loud.
As far as I'm concerned, that easygoing attitude of yours makes me want to puke.
Well, gee, thanks. It's kind of refreshing to have someone be so nasty, so I end up laughing at his words. And so, I daringly returned to Uchigaoka Park. I think we're going to go ahead and end it here for today. So, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you all later.
Peace!